Hi, good afternoon. You're welcome to my channel. I mean, if you watched last week video, I hope you did, because this is going to be like a continuation of that video. So remember, I mentioned last time that, when I was saying welcome back, remember I mentioned last time that I wanted to talk about my new career and how it's been going, right? Before I start, I know there was a comment that talked about trying to add subtitles and all of that. For now, I'm still trying to navigate how to get that done and learn about it. But just for the interim, you can just turn on your caption on YouTube whenever you're watching this, so that it can be giving you, at least, even though it's not 100% perfect, but it can kind of like guide you as to what I'm saying. So today we're going to be talking about what is software testing. That's basically what we're going to talk about today. So if you're following me last video, I mentioned that I have transitioned into software testing. Yes, I have. Although I said I'm doing more tech than fame, because I work in a fintech company. But however, I also mentioned last time that software testing found me, not the other way. So it was more like an opportunity, and I was placed there. And in trying to learn about it and all of that, I got to love it. I got to really have interest in it and told myself I'm going to build on it. I can't really say now if I plan to, like, if in the future I will dive into other areas of tech, like maybe DevOps, software development and all of that, but I'm exploring. But right now I really feel so comfortable with software testing because there's so much to learn, and I'm yet to exhaust all I need to learn. So who knows, maybe when I'm done exhausting it, I might want to transition into DevOps. But for now, I'm really learning the field by also temporarily kind of like looking at other aspects of tech, like DevOps and the likes. Okay, so today, what is software testing? Let's see. This is how best I can kind of like give you a picture of what we do. Now let's imagine that you have a company, right? Or maybe in your company, people have been building your product. For example, even this, imagine this YouTube we are using right now is actually a software product, right? It's a SaaS. So let's say we're building a product in your company, and you are prepared, the development has been done, the UI, that is the interface that the users are going to see, looks so pretty and awesome, and all of that. And then on the day of your release, maybe you gave it to, maybe you're doing it for a particular client or something, and you gave it to the client for them to use, and it went terrible. Like in terms of maybe there was a particular functionality that looked like it was working, right? Before, and then on production environment it happened that it just stopped and all of that. So the question comes in, how do we try to minimize and solve this kind of bugs issue as much as possible? That's where we come in. That's where software testing comes in. Software testing is just more like ensuring that the quality of a product is met as best as possible. The reason I'm using as best as possible is because I understand that we are also humans, right? And because we are humans, we can also be prone to errors, and sometimes get not to see what we were supposed to see, right? But one reason why software testing is very important in the tech journey or in the tech space and all of that is because as a software tester, you are coming into looking through the product from a different perspective, right? For example, let's imagine that you are the developer, and then as a developer you build your products, because developers are always optimistic about their product in terms of they believe they are doing something awesome, and all of that. There is a saying that developers have pride, but it's good, it's what it's, they went through a lot to get the required skills to be who they are. But however, that aside, so like they've done the product, they've built it, they've written the code and all of that, and it sounds really awesome, like it looks awesome and all. They are very optimistic about this, like, this is it, this is how it works, this is how it works, and this how. So they're very optimistic. But from the software perspective, software testing perspective rather, where we are coming from is more of it's more of a pessimistic angle. I know we are not also is pessimistic about life, but really it's all for the betterment and also for producing a better quality and a good quality. Why do we actually come from a pessimistic outlook? We are looking at what will make this thing not to work. developers are looking at this thing will work or what will make it work. But for us, we are looking at what will make it not to work. What are the things? Because users, trust me, can do a lot of things. Let's say, for example, an input where you're supposed to put a number, a user is trying to type an alphabet and says it's not working, no, it's not working, and all of that. But and all those things. So the tester is coming from the angle of what can I take this product or this software through that we make it not to work. So it's more like from a pessimistic angle. That's where we are coming from. So that's why the role of the software testing is very important before making any deployment of any software. Usually before now, for a very long time ago and all of that, usually it's just the devs that do their testing and will go live, testing and it goes live. You know, there might be a lot of bugs and all of that. You know, they do their own tests, because yes, there's also unit testing that developers do and all of that. But still, the reason why it's important to kind of like separate these two things is because, one, if you are developing a product, you'll be most likely looking at that product from a subjective eye. But if you are not the one that developed the product, you are more objective than the person that did it, right? So because of that, you tend to kind of like and also is a fresh view, so you kind of like tend to see more things that the developer might not have seen. I hope you are learning. So that's basically what software testing is. Let me look for, I think there is a way that the IS, that's an international standard trainee testing board organization, by the way. I think they defined software testing. Let me look at what they define software testing as. Just give me a second. Software testing, what is software testing? Yeah, you're following me through. What is software testing by ISKTB? It talks about quality really, but I just really want to look at the exact choice of words that they use so that I'll tell you what it is. So before I tell you what that is, before I tell you what that is really, ISKTB is like an international body that does certification for testers, software testers. So they have a lot of, you know, there are different kinds of testing and different kinds of testers. Although there's a foundational level where you kind of like get that particular foundational certificate, then from there you can explore other kinds of testing certifications. So they are kind of like an international body for that. So in their definition, from what I'm seeing on Google, it says software testing is a way to assess the quality of the software and to reduce the risk of software failure in operation. That's basically what it is in summary. It's a way to assess quality and then also to reduce the risk of failure in operation, because when it's on production and it's not working as expected, that's a failure. And what leads to all those things, from bug to fault, you know, to failure and all of that. And that's why software testers, we are there so that we will catch the bug as early as possible. I hope you enjoyed this. I didn't plan for it to be this long, although I planned like 10 minutes, so I think I tried. Yes, so please keep tuning in today. I just wanted to kind of like give you a view as to what software testing is, what I do and all of that. Then as with subsequent videos, I can then tell you how I get to do what I do, the tools I've come to love and use, and also the ones I'm trying to learn and also improve on. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, Ejo, please subscribe to this channel. I promise to bring you a lot of, you know, fun things and all of that, apart from this tech I'm doing right now. You know, you can go back to previous videos where I talked about different things like self-awareness, assessment and all of that. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful and a fantastic weekend. Please drop anything on the comment section. I will definitely respond to it. Love you. Bye.